Good morning. I am here at Universal's Epic Universe. This is still during the preview. I'm so excited to be able to have a ticket to get in today. Staying on site at Terra Luna, so we get in at 10 a.m. We're gonna hit every ride that we absolutely can. I did buy Express for today, so we are guaranteed to get on all of those rides. Fingers crossed we get the virtual queue for Ministry of Magic and just take it all in. So excited to be here. So you can see there's a lot of people in line for early entry because most of the people that are coming to Epic right now are on-site guests like we are. So I have done little to no research on purpose on Epic because I want to walk in and just experience it. I've watched nobody else's videos. The only thing I've researched is food because you gotta know what snacks. So let's go do this. It's gonna be a good day. So for the first hour for early entry, we have two options. We can go to Super Nintendo World or we can go ride Stardust Racers in Celestial Park. And we've decided we're gonna save Super Nintendo for later and we're going for the thrills first thing this morning. This area is gonna be so beautiful at night. So it looks like there was a ton of people, but once you get into the park and everyone kind of spreads out, it's not so bad. Y'all, it's beautiful. There's nothing like a brand new theme park, right? This is gorgeous. I can't wait to get into each of the lands, but just this open entry of Celestial Park is just beautiful. And it's gonna be gorgeous at night. So it's funny, for early entry, you've got to show your room key, proving you're staying on site. And Maddie's got our room keys and I'm just so oblivious. I'm like, oh my God, look at all this. And so anyway, I caught up. I fell behind because I'm just like, all right, look at this. Stardust Racers. This is the ride that is open for early entry. Let's do it. I just heard a little kid say, Disney's got to up their game now. That's hilarious. All right, people. I don't know if we will ever see the walkways this empty. This amazing ride. And then you go into the locker area to put your gear away before you ride. Oh my God, spectacular. That was so much fun. Look how disheveled my hair is. Woo! My legs are literally shaking because I was trying to you tense up on those roller coasters and you don't know which way you're going and then you see the other side coming at you. I mean, wow. I'm so glad we started with this instead of Super Nintendo Land because this is that's how you start the day. So it's got a 45-minute wait right now. We did buy Express, so we're gonna ride it again, and we were told so there's two different sides, so there's yellow and green. We did green this time, and they say you need to ride it at night. So if the wait time doesn't come back down, then we'll use our Express tonight and ride the yellow side. But oh my God, first ride of the day, that was incredible.
I don't even know if I have anything to add. Wow. Amazing.
Okay, my brain has calmed down a minute, so I have some more thoughts about this ride. So intensity, if you've ridden Velocicoaster at Islands of Adventure, the intensity is similar, but this is a little bit stronger. What's really cool about this is part of the ride, the two racers are together and then they split off and you cross and you go around each other. That is very, very cool. And then one other thought is your stuff. So it has to go in a locker. But what they've done here is they have facial recognition. So you go up, it scans your face, it gives you a locker, and then when you come off the ride, it scans your face and the locker opens up. So you don't have to worry about having a park ticket because most of us have electronic park tickets now, so the facial recognition does it all. So that's very cool. All right, I think it is almost 11 o'clock, so we can go into one of the portals, and I think we're gonna start with Isle of Berk. Okay, so it's about 5 minutes till 11. Everyone is lined up to get into Isle of Berk. And then over here is the line of people who are not staying on site to get into the park. Okay, our first portal. This is How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. We, my friends, have dragons. Oh my God, this land looks awesome.
We're gonna go get a drink.
Okay, so this is Dragon Racers Rally. Welcome to Dragon Racing. Learn to fly. The history of Dragon Racing. Okay, so you see the ride up there? Woo! So there is two of them, one on each side. So since this is a low capacity ride, they don't have lockers, they just have little cubbies to put your stuff in. Because you're gonna ride, you're gonna get off, and then the next group will load. Okay, that is a cute ride, not a thrill ride, so like kids could ride that one if they wanted to. What I really liked about it is you go up and you're just kind of like gliding around and you get a really good view of the entire park. We haven't decided exactly how we're going to hit all of these portals, but I think what we're going to do here in Isle of Berk is ride all the rides first, and then we'll kind of check out the rest of the area. So we have ridden the Dragon Racers, and now we're going to ride Hiccup's Winged Glider. Is that what it's called? Hiccup's Winged Glider?
I think so.
I think so. It's this roller coaster. All right, so it is a current 45-minute wait, but we did buy express for today. Well, that's interesting. They're using facial recognition for the express pass as well, but they do scan your card. Okay, a lot of this queue looks like it's in the sun, but then you're gonna get under this covering over here. This high-speed roller coaster includes sudden and dramatic acceleration, climbing, tilting, dropping, and backwards motion. I always feel so bougie when I get to skip the lines. In case you're wondering, Express was expensive. It was $212 per person for today. But it's my only day here, so why not? That was a fun coaster. Like, it was really, really fun. Was it Stardust Racers? No, but it was still fun. Kids can definitely ride that one. I like that you have a lap bar, your feet are on the ground, but it launches you twice because there's that second spot where you think you're going up and then it pulls you back and then it launches you. That was a lot of fun. Man, so far, super impressed with Epic. Okay, well, before we move on to another land, let's check out the merch in here. So this portal really does have a lot to offer. There are 3 rides. Fire Drill is a water ride. We haven't decided if we're going to do that yet. Not sure if I want to get wet this early in the day. Which is, the theming is incredible. And then we've got Mead Hall, which is a restaurant. There is where we can meet Toothless, and there is a show. So we're going to kind of complete this portal before we move on. Here's the outside of the gift shop. Isle of Berk. Hiccup swing gliders. This is Mead Hall, the restaurant. Fire Drill is the water ride. It looks very cute. Maybe later. Maybe. This portal's so cool. Oh, here we go. There's the coaster. Okay, Spitfire Grill is the quick service location. And here's where you can bring your food and sit in the shade. Okay, we're heading into the other section, and over here you can meet Toothless, and then there's a show called The Untrainable Dragon that starts in 10 minutes. Okay, that sign says the line to meet Toothless is 90 minutes, and it zigzags all back there and then comes all the way out here in the sun. So we are not going to meet Toothless right now. Maybe that wait time will go back down, but we are going to go watch The Untrainable Dragon. Tell you what, this is a much needed air conditioning break.
Just when we need our great dragon trainer, she goes missing.
Contain that dragon or I will find him.
But I can do this. If Father would have understood, don't she?
First and foremost, the actors that they hired to do the 2 main characters look just like them from the cartoon and sound just like them too. Super impressed on that. But the show was a lot of fun. It was a lot of singing, dancing, and flying dragons. I mean, seriously, Toothless flew in and he flew out. And some of the baby dragons were flying. I mean, great show. I haven't seen that movie since my kids were little, so I don't remember like the entire storyline. I remember kind of, but it doesn't matter. It was a fun show. It really was.
It was so good.
You're gonna make me cry just watching you cry.
I'll pull it together eventually. Don't worry.
The Toothless meet and greet is still at 90 minutes, so we're gonna have to wait on that.
I just saw him fly.
And then I just saw this thing. Look how cool this is. And you can spin it like that little boy is. Yeah, the details in this portal are so amazing. Like, just everywhere you look, you see a little of this and a little of that. And I mean, you could spend some serious time in here. I think we're gonna opt out of Fire Drill right now. Let's take another little peek at it. Looks like a fun ride. Maybe later.
Attention Vikings. Boats will begin moving immediately. Please remain clear of the ride track. Once again, boats will begin moving immediately.
So that ride looks like a lot of fun because you have a water cannon and you've got to try and shoot the Vikings or put the fire out. Or not try and shoot the Vikings and put the fire out. Don't shoot your friends. Yeah, it looks like watching it, you're like, oh, you won't get wet, you're shooting it. But somebody told us if you don't want to get wet, don't ride the ride. So I'm gonna, leave that right there. Everybody waiting for the snow dragon to breathe some snow at you. This is fantastic. They have an entire kids play area. So when your littles need to run off some energy, or you've got some that want to ride a big ride and they're too little to ride it, bring them over here to this play area because this is so cool. The theming is fantastic. And there's just a few kids over here right now, and they are having the times of their lives. Okay, so we have left Isle of Berk right now. There was some food items that looked really, really good over there, this little cone-shaped thing, but the line was really, really long for that. So we are back out into Celestial Park. Now we can kind of take it in because we're kind of in a hurry this morning in Celestial Park, just getting to the Stardust Racers. There's a pizza place over here that I have heard about that I think we're going to try for lunch. The portal for Isle of Berk. Stardust Racers. There's the Helios Hotel. Constellation Carousel. So here is the carousel, and what is very smart is there is a massive queue that is completely covered, but right across from it is Pizza Moon, which is where we are headed for lunch. Yet another wonderful break in air conditioning. It's a scorcher today. Anyway, so Pizza Moon, just FYI, these are full-size pizzas, like a large pizza. Just be aware of that. It's not by the slice. It's not pizza, little individual pan pizzas. So if you're just one person, that's a whole lot of pizza. And then they told us you cannot take it with you. So order what you want, but you have to eat it here. So me and Maddie are going to order one pizza, split it, get something cold to drink, and enjoy sitting down for a few minutes. I tell you what, the theming in here is really cool too. Oh, and they said they prefer you to do mobile order, that way people aren't standing in line. So we've got our table and we're gonna place our order. I'll tell you what, one thing I really like is Coke freestyle machines. And I have killed this already, waiting on the pizza to get here. And there's something about the Coke freestyle machines, like those are always good sodas, they're never flat. But our pizza is here, we went simple, so they've got some very adventurous pizzas here, specialty pizzas, and the prices aren't bad. So the specialty pizzas are $18.99, the standard pepperoni pizza is $17.99, but this is for two people. So $17.99 divided by 2, can you get anything else in the park for that price? Probably not. So let's see how it tastes. I can already tell you, this does not have enough cheese on it for me, but we'll see how it tastes. Crust. Got a little crunchy here. A little crunchy. It's a wood fire oven. I picked a piece that had the most cheese on it I could find. Is it mind-blowing pizza? No. Is it good pizza? Yeah, this will do. Pizza Moon right here. And now we are going to go this way into what?
Dark Universe.
This way or this way?
No, I was just pointing out the live music.
Oh, we're scrolling a little bit. We're like, hold on, what's over there? What's happening? So there's a Starbucks right here, FYI, right next to the carousel. So that's important to know, because gotta know where your coffee is. But we're heading this way into Dark Universe. So tonight we are staying at Terra Luna, but the Helios looks fantastic. Next trip we might have to stay over here. Oh, I love it. Whoa. We're definitely gonna have to come back and see this land at night. But already I'm like, oh man, this is cool. And it's gonna be even cooler in the evening. I mean, look, you're walking basically into a graveyard. There's Igor. What?
I know. Kind of absence makes the heart grow fonder.
This is fantastic. Frankenstein's castle. Okay, let's do a wait times check because there's been a lot out there on social media that there's non-existent wait times at these previews. I can tell you that is not true. It is quite busy today. So we have Constellation Carousel at 20 minutes, Curse of the Werewolf at 40 minutes, Dragon Racers Rally 25, Fire Drill, that's only a 5-minute wait. That actually surprises me. Harry Potter and the Ministry of Battle of the Ministry, you have to have a virtual queue for that, so there's no wait time. It says closed. Hiccups Wing Gliders, 70 minutes. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, 50 minutes. Minecart Madness is delayed right now, so I don't have a wait time. Monsters Unchained, The Frankenstein Experiment, which is right behind me, 45 minutes. Stardust Racers, 45 minutes. And Yoshi's Adventure, 20 minutes. So I'm glad we bought Express Pass today. It's definitely going to come in handy. So Dark Universe has 2 rides, Curse of the Werewolf, 35 minutes, and the Frankenstein ride, 45. It's ride time. That is the best dark ride I have ever ridden in my life. The storytelling was phenomenal. The use of animatronics and screens, amazing. And you're just moving the whole time, and there's always somewhere you gotta look here and look there, and it's just so much going on. Whoa, I mean, I literally just, I was like, my mind's blown. I don't even know what to think about that. It's so good.
That might be the best ride ever, right? I've ridden many of theme park rides in my life, and that one is like top of the charts.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I would wait in line for that one. Like, oh, mind blowing, mind blowing.
Well, since we had to exit through the gift shop, let's check out the merch in this area. Okay, so what's happening is I come off these rides and my mind is completely blown, so my thoughts aren't fully functioning. And then I go through the gift shop and I'm looking at everything and it reminds me of things. What was so cool about that ride is every classic monster was represented in that ride. I mean, of course we know Frankenstein will be and Dracula, but there's the werewolf, there's the swamp man, the thing from the lagoon, the mummies. I mean, every classic monster, and so well done. That was, just fantastic. So there is one other ride in Dark Universe, and that's the Curse of the Werewolf, which is in roller coaster. So two completely different experiences. We've got the dark ride here, the roller coaster over there. Well, let's go ride that one now. And the moon is full and bright. So that's a fun ride, and because there it goes, you don't know which way you're facing. Like 1 minute you're facing this way, the next minute you're facing this way, you're turning, you're going this way, you're going that way. The ride goes forwards, then it goes backwards, then it goes forwards again. It could be a little bit longer in my opinion, but it was a fun ride. The Burning Blade Tavern. Very dark in here. This is Dark Universe, so it should be, right?
So this is called crossbow. Technically it's not on the menu, but it's half of their meat that's special for Dark Universe, and then half strong side. That's really good. You can taste it's like a lime flavor, I guess, from the meat, but...
Okay, I gotta try this. It smells like cider. Oh, that's good. Like, it doesn't even really taste like alcohol. It just has a really good flavor to it. It's very fruity. Very fruity. And I'm not a fan of Strongbow, but that means the mead is sweet enough to offset the dry of the Strongbow. That's a good drink. Okay, Dark Universe, check. We've rode both of the rides. Got something to drink. Not hungry yet because we just had that pizza. And I think we're going to go wander into another portal. Fun fact, the bathrooms in Dark Universe are actually dark, like very dimly lit, and the toilets are black. I mean, the theming, it's spot on everywhere. Okay, all you Nintendo fans, it is time for this one. My understanding is this is one of the busiest portals in Epic Universe, so I'm curious to see how many people are in here. A lot of people did rope drop this one, so they got in when the park opened. But I tell you what, looking at the wait times, they're all still pretty long in here. Ooh, there's an escalator going up. Oh, this is really like going into another world. Oh my gosh. What? I mean, you feel like you literally just landed inside of a video game. Wow. There is a lot going on right now. You see the coins turning. It looks like you're inside. of the game. This is insane. We are here to ride Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, and the queue is incredible. Like, if you had to wait in this line, no big deal. You'd be completely entertained the whole time. There's so much to look at. Okay, if you're a gamer nerd, and I say that lovingly because all of my kids are gamer nerds, if you're a gamer nerd, you're gonna do fine. Me, I have no idea what just happened. Like, I'm turning, I'm pushing buttons, I'm shooting at stuff. What's cool though is those goggles that go on you basically are a screen, and everything that you're seeing is on that screen. So you're of course have the surroundings around you, but the game is on the screen. So you've got your targets, you can see what you're shooting. Very cool experience. And since we have exited through the gift shop, let's check out the merch in this portal. And there's a photo op. And back out into this crazy world. got the green one. He's got the blue egg. Come on, give me the blue egg. I didn't get the blue egg. I missed it. She got the. Okay, there's the red egg. Got it. Second part of Super Nintendo Land, and it's got an entirely different vibe. It looks different, it feels different, the music's different. And there's another ride over here that we're about to get in line for. It does not take Express Pass, so we are gonna have to suck it up and wait the 75-minute wait. So we're gonna come over here to the Bubbly Barrel and get a little treat before we get in line. Thank you.
So this is the DK Crush Float. It's banana and Dole Whip, pineapple Fanta, and then it has caramel corn and like chocolate, the pieces sprinkled on top, all served in a waffle. You can get it with a souvenir mug as well, but if you don't get the mug, you save $5. So
This thing looks fabulous. You know what? I'm gonna go in like this. Oh my God, a mixture of banana and pineapple. What? Oh my God. Those flavors are insane. I'm gonna have to eat this fast because it's going to melt. But it's got the little chocolate chips, caramel corn. Oh man, this is tasty. $12.99 plus tax without the souvenir cup. So we were able to snag a table, which makes eating way easier. The more I eat it, the more I like it. And I tell you what, this ice cream on a hot day, it hits the spot. Okay, Minecart Madness has a 75-minute post-it wait. We cannot use Express, but we can go through the single rider line. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'll let you know how long it takes us. 45 minutes into the wait time. Lightning is struck in the area, not the park, but in the area. So they had to close the ride down. So we are just sitting on the ground. Fingers crossed the lightning goes away. I mean, we're like right there. Probably another 5 minutes and we would have been on the ride. But if it's lightning and raining, this is not a bad spot to be because we are inside and there's fans. So we're just gonna sit down and wait it out. Update. We're at the 2-hour mark in line. So 45 minutes we were in line, then the ride shut down. It's been shut down for an hour, 15 minutes. Been watching the radar, and it looks like the weather has moved to the west. But as of right now, almost every ride is still closed due to weather. So most of the rides here at Epic are outdoor rides. The only 3 that are open and running right now is Bowser's Challenge, which we've already ridden, Monsters Unchained, which we've already ridden, and Constellation Carousel, which we're trying to wait until nighttime. Ministry of Magic, no virtual queue. There were 3 openings for the virtual queue. We didn't get it at all. Me and Maddie were both on the apps trying to get it. So I've been told that during this preview it's been very, very difficult to get a virtual queue. We didn't get it. The people sitting next to us didn't get it. So we're not going to get to ride that ride today. Bummer. But yeah, we're just kind of waiting it out. It's like, well, we could leave, but we can't really go ride anything else. We can go walk through the lands. Ministry of Magic's the only one that we haven't seen yet, so we're giving it to like 7 and then we're going to call it, but fingers crossed it'll open up pretty soon. Well, at the 2-hour and 10-minute mark, we decided to bail because they just came on and made an announcement. So we've been sitting here for a long time and they haven't said anything about what is open, and they came on and said that there's 3 rides and 2 shows that are still available that you can go to. So basically that told us they're not opening these rides anytime soon. So, honestly, the ride looks cool, but I'm not willing to miss seeing the Harry Potter and the Ministry of Magic section. So we're going to skip this ride and go over there because that's the only portal we haven't been to yet. And we want to go back and ride. We want to go see Dark Universe once it gets dark. So off we go. So they're not letting anybody else into the queue. And everyone is just out here waiting for it to reopen. Yeah, when you only have one day, you got to make priorities. And so our priority is to see all of the lands. And we haven't been to Harry Potter, which is my favorite of all of the lands here. So that's where we're going now. But all these people are really, 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 really wanting to ride this. It's going all the way out here. Woo! Well, I can tell you that it was a good thing we stayed where we were because everything is completely drenched. I mean, we saw it raining. We saw how hard it was raining out there. So that's a good thing that we were in a spot where we could just sit on the ground. There were fans above us, and we did not have to worry about the weather. It's very wet out here. People are moving around now because it's still got like a slight sprinkle, but it's not raining anymore. So we're walking across the park and walking towards the beautiful Helios, which I really want to stay in that hotel one day. Oh, yes. So this land is in Paris instead of the UK. So much to see and so much to look at in this land. You just have to kind of like walk around and take in all the little details. We're not going to get to ride the ride, but we can really explore the land. American Bar Wizards. Well, this is a popular spot. That was good. Yeah, so if you bring your interactive wand that you bought at one of the other parks, or if you buy a wand here, there's windows around the Ministry of Magic area where you can do magic. It's all hit and miss. Maybe a tighter, do it a little tighter? Yeah, who knows? Butterbeer! Well, I am going to forego butterbeer since I had the banana, pineapple, soft serve, whatever that was, which was really good, but I've had enough of that like sweet stuff, so no butterbeer this time. And then here is the entrance to Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, but we do not have a virtual queue. Okay, yay. We asked if we could just walk in and see the queue because we've heard the queue of this ride is absolutely amazing, and they said yes. So we're not going to get to ride the ride, but we do get to see the queue, so I'm so excited for this. Just like the Ministry in the movie, and going through the flu system is so cool. So Those are all ministry offices up there. Yep, this is hands down the best ride queue I've ever seen. You come in through the flues, you come into this, and then you leave through the flue system. No smoke this time, though. Okay, well, we exited through the gift shop, so let's check out the merch in the Ministry of Magic. This land is beautiful. It's like walking through old Paris, because think about time frame wise, the lands at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure are set in the time of Harry Potter, and this land is set to the time of Fantastic Beasts. So yes, the outside of the ride is all Harry Potter, but the land itself is, think, Fantastic Beasts. So you've got that old school Paris. And even like when they make the announcements and stuff like that, it's like has a French accent to it. Very, very well done. The rain's back. It hasn't pushed us inside yet, but we got big fat raindrops coming at us. We may have to take shelter soon. So it's about 7:30. Actually, it's 7:45 now. We are back in Dark Universe because we wanted to see Dark Universe at night, and it was amazing coming in. Dark skies. It's not like nighttime yet, but it's been raining all evening, afternoon, so the skies are dark and cloudy, and this area just looks incredible. So we are at Das Steakhouse, and this is it's a cross between quick service and table service. So you can go order and they'll bring it to your table, or you can do mobile order like we just did and they're going to bring it to the table. But the theming in here is awesome. You hear the music, it's got this like creepy vibe music, and then just looking around the restaurant, it looks like you're underground. There's like roots coming through the ceiling, and you've just got monsters around you. Like, look. Like, seriously, that's what we're sitting under, and the whole restaurant's kind of like this. So we had talked to a few people who have eaten here at Epic Universe, and this restaurant comes highly recommended. Me and Maddie got 2 different things to try. I got bird on a steak. Just like, I love the names of the things here. Bird on a steak. I mean, look at the lights flashing, and look at the chair. Seriously.
So I got the blood orange chicken sandwich, and this is called the Reaper's Reserve. So this is a cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove beer. I love all 3, so. And it's very good. I feel like you can't really say this in a place like this, but it reminds me of Christmas.
Oh, okay.
You know, like all the same flavors.
Yeah.
Cross section.
Blood orange.
Not bad. Not the best chicken sandwich I've ever had. You can't really taste the blood orange, which I was kind of hoping for. It's very slaw forward, so if you don't like slaw, either ask without or get something else. But
So I got a very boring Coke Zero to drink, but this looks interesting. I like the name more than anything. It is bird on a steak, aka chicken skewers. Now, there's a chimichurri sauce on there. It's got big chunks of chicken, and then mashed potatoes and some veg. So basically, we're splitting both of these just so we can give everything a try. Oh, you get actual non-plastic utensils, and these are actual plates. We have alarms going off. All right, so let's see how this chicken is. It's actually got a really good flavor. The marinade that they soaked it in is very good. And then that chimichurri sauce is surprisingly good. So yeah, she wasn't really happy with that one, but she's gonna get one of these skewers, so hopefully that'll make up for it. But yeah, not bad chicken. It just got very dark and ominous in here, and now it's light again. The mashed potatoes and the veg are actually really good, so I'm very happy with what I got. Those mashed potatoes are perfectly seasoned. They are good. Okay, so I got a half of a half of this chicken sandwich. And first off, look how thick that chicken is. So there's a lot of meat on there. And the bun is black. After both of us trying both dishes, we're in complete agreement. The chicken sandwich is just okay. However, the chicken skewers and the veg is very good. It's very well seasoned. We both really, really like that. So if you're coming here, get a plate, because
So this is called the Red Death. But it's a red velvet cake, and it looks like, I guess, Oreo crumbles around it.
it's good.
Oh yeah, the cake is super moist, and it has like a cream cheese icing in the middle. So red velvet's my favorite dessert, and this one lives up to the hype. So.
And the maggots, don't forget about the maggots.
Oh, the maggots. How could I?
Well, they're not moving, so we're good. I love red velvet cake too. That is very good. That cake is so moist. Oh my God. That's delicious. That's a very good dessert. My stupid self just got the play on the name of where we just ate. It's Das Steakhouse. And I'm thinking steakhouse, you know, like a steak that you eat. No. Steakhouse is in steak, like through a vampire's heart. That's why everything is on little wooden skewers. I'm stupid, but it was really good. Doesn't this land look better in the evening? It's actually much brighter on this camera than it is in real life. The sky is not dark, but the sun has set and it's getting dark. But the best part is Frankenstein's house, or Frankenstein's castle, that has a 15-minute wait. And we must do this again. Best ride in the park. Monsters Unchained, best ride in the park. Not best roller coaster, obviously, but best ride. Oh my God. Gotta see this again before we leave this park. Organs for transport. That ride is awesome. I am glad that was the second time we rode, because we got stopped facing the ceiling. Luckily we were on our backs, not on our fronts, but we did stop for a little bit, but it only stopped for maybe 10-15 seconds. But it's funny, someone's like, hey, is everybody okay out there? Because you were just kind of like hanging out in limbo. But such a good ride. And in taking the other queue, or taking the actual queue instead of express, you see other things that are that you miss, and then riding it a second time, you pick up more details. Like I just noticed things that I didn't notice the first time, because you're trying to look at everything and there's so much to see. Man, that's a good ride. It is fully dark outside now, so we're gonna really get to take in what Dark Universe is supposed to look like. Just even look at the entrance portal, how dark and ominous it is, and then you can see the lights shooting up. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but look at that. So that's coming from each of the portals. There's a light in the sky from each of the portals and Celestial. That's cool. Yes, you must see this land at night. This is how it's meant to be experienced. just look at Celestial Park. All lit up. See, this is what a theme park is supposed to be. This is when it comes to life. It's so much more magical at night. We purposefully saved Constellation Carousel for tonight because everyone said, you know, it was built as a nighttime ride. So we're heading over there now, and this is probably going to be our last ride of the night because it's 20 minutes till 9. If we get on really fast, then we're going to book it over to Stardust Racers and see if we can ride that one more time because we didn't get to ride the yellow side, we rode green. Just look at this. Look at the ground all lit up. It is a 35-minute wait, but we've got our express we can use. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, this got down to 10 minutes during the day, but everybody wants to ride at night. Got the lion. Seat for a child. So we made it to Stardust Racers with 3 minutes until 9 p.m. That Constellation Carousel is so cool. And we watched it once and then we rode it, and it's different each time. So the music's different, the lights are different. I really enjoyed that. There's like a carousel on steroids, if that makes any sense. Or it was just like a waltz. It was just elegant and beautiful. And I got weird shadows on my face now. Anyway, so we just made it in line for Stardust Racers. It's a 45-minute posted wait, but everybody called into this ride because it's all the way out the gate now. So, yay. Start of the day, end of the day with a roller coaster. Oh my gosh, most definitely ride this at night. It was the best way to start the day first thing this morning, and we walked right on it, and then we used our express tonight to get on right at 9 o'clock. So fantastic. Oh my god. I don't know if we did green first, then yellow. I'm not sure if yellow was more intense or if it just felt more intense because it's nighttime. But oh my god, it's beautiful. And then you can see all around the park at night just as you're going over the humps. Spectacular. Okay. So all of the cool fountains have stopped. We had to make a choice. Do we see the pretty fountain shows or do we ride Stardust Racers? So obviously we ride the roller coaster. We're just going to walk around and take in the park all lit up at night before we exit on out of here. Just spectacular. What? Oh my gosh, what an epic day. And I'm not saying that just because that's the name of this park. It truly was an incredible, epic day. Wow. Whew. We did so much, and I feel like we still missed so much. So realistic expectations. We had reduced capacity because this is still technically a preview, even though it was pretty busy. We had Express Pass. I think in reality, let's set realistic expectations here. There's no way to do this whole park in a day if you don't have Express. Just the wait times for the rides are going to be a lot. And we couldn't get into Ministry of Magic. We missed the Donkey Kong minecart ride because of the weather. I mean, that's going to happen. I think if we would have gotten back that hour and 15 minutes because of the weather, we could have maybe seen a little bit more and we would have gotten that ride. But still, we had express for everything except for one or two things. But man, it's a fantastic park. I hope everybody gets a chance to see it. I definitely want to come back. I want to bring Jason. He didn't get to come with me on this trip, so I really want Jason to come back and see this. I've sent him little pictures. I'm like, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. You have to see this. Oh my God, look at that. So I come back with him. I want to take my kids. I'm like, oh my God, this is just so incredible. Everyone needs to see it. All right, that's it. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and we will see you next time. Have a magical day. All right, what was your favorite thing from the entire day?
The Untrained Dragon show. I shed literal tears. So I feel like that has to take the #1 spot. Monsters Unchained is a close second though.
Okay, my favorite was Monsters Unchained. That ride was just incredible. But it's like really hard. Do I say that or do I say the 2 times we rode Stardust Racers? Because starting and ending your day on that roller coaster, I mean, that is like, if not the best roller coaster I've ever ridden, it's like top 2. Can I think of one that's better? No, I think I'm gonna have to say that's the best roller coaster. And I think I'm gonna have to say Monsters Unchained is the best dark ride I've ever ridden. I mean, they really pulled out the stops. And what is it called? The carousel. Oh my God. That blew my mind. Like, I thought whenever I was looking at all the different rides they were putting in this park, I'm like, they're putting in a carousel? Why a carousel? Of all the things you could do. But they took that to like, not just the next level, but the level beyond that. Great day.